Hey guys, you can't see me, but hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to be doing the general reading for September 2019. I won't be on camera this time or showing the cards. But like I said, hopefully you can hear me. And this is just a general reading, so it won't resonate for everyone. Yeah, I'm going to get started. So it's looking like there is some kind of a situation where there could be a new beginning for some of you, but what I'm feeling more so is that someone could be taking a chance to possibly blurt something out or have some kind of communication or speak their truth in some way. And I almost feel like it's kind of causing some kind of chaos. It might be like it might be impulsive communication, or it's just something that um, maybe doesn't make the person on the receiving end very happy. It could cause some kind of commotion or some kind of argument here. Whatever is coming out or whatever communication or information could be coming in, either the person that's delivering it is kind of cold with their delivery, or it could be causing the other person to maybe be a little bit annoyed or feel like they need to detach and avoid this person. I'm really feeling like whoever's in this situation is kind of wanting to avoid and maybe cut their losses. There's like a feeling as if they need to get out of the situation, that they can't grow anymore, they can't build anymore, and that they're better off if they just detach and leave it. Um, yeah, so it's looking like there is some kind of a completion here. Maybe a feeling that you might want to be on your own or start something new. There could be a passion and new beginning here, but I almost feel a little bit of resentment with this new beginning. I see the King of Wands here grabbing this Ace of Wands. So he's taking this offer, but he's looking at it with like a bit of disdain. He doesn't look very happy to have this offer, so maybe you're being forced, especially with the Six of Swords here. That was after this commotion, how I said that you don't feel like there's any hope in the situation and you might be wanting to detach or leave something. So I'm almost feeling as if you might be being forced into a new opportunity, and maybe you don't completely want this new opportunity, or maybe you took an opportunity but you're second guessing it, and maybe it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, or it's not exactly the opportunity that you wanted, but there is an opportunity that you're taking. I just don't know how happy you are about this opportunity. It might feel like a last resort kind of thing. So we do have some kind of a tower moment, some kind of a shakeup, and so I kind of think that this all ties in to whatever foundation is kind of crumbling or whatever shakeup is happening. There is some kind of a huge change, and with the Four of Pentacles, it looks like you guys are, um, well, someone might be really holding on. They might be holding on to whatever's crumbling down because maybe they don't want it to change. There is a feeling of being hesitant because it looks like someone feels like they can build something, they can make something grow, they can have some success. But whatever they're holding on to, it's ultimately crumbling down. It's changing, it's being forced to change. So I really think, like how I said, that some of us are being forced into some kind of a new opportunity, some kind of a change. And it looks like there's a lot of anxiety that is coming with this crumbling, with this change, with this new opportunity. There's a lot of independence that comes with this new opportunity as well. It's looking like we have two aces of wands. So two aces of wands here. And so it's looking like, yeah, it's looking like with whatever opportunity you're deciding on, because we have the two of wands here, so making a decision. And it's looking like with the opportunity that you are choosing to step into, that you're really having to, like, again, walk away from something, move on from something, even if you're not actually leaving a situation. It's like you're being forced to move on from something. Even if you're staying, say you're staying in a relationship, it's almost as if you want to progress, you're being forced to move on from maybe some past things that may have happened, because we do have the 8 of Cups here. The 8 of Cups, and then there was the 6 of Cups, or sorry, 6 of Swords earlier. So whatever is playing out for you guys, you're being forced to move on from something, to get over something, to heal from something. And I think it could be really hard for some people. I do definitely feel some kind of resentment here. There could be someone making some kind of an offer, and they have the 10 of Swords right beside them. So either you have to let someone down, or you're getting an offer from someone, having to work with someone who may have hurt you, may have betrayed you, or you're trying your best to overcome this pain that you may have experienced in a certain situation, because maybe you know that holding on to those grudges or holding on to whatever may have happened, it could be holding you back from flourishing in this new opportunity. We do have death here, so there is big changes, big transformations that are happening. We also have the Queen of Wands, so this is about being a free spirit, being free in general, letting your freak flag fly in a sense. So it's doing what you want and not caring what other people say or what other people think. And that could also play into some of this anxiety with the 9 of Swords here. Oh, I see the Page of Swords. So there could be, I get a bitter feeling from the Page of Swords, but there could also be some spying as well. This could also be a little bit of immature communication that I saw kind of happening earlier on in the beginning of the reading, because there definitely is some kind of conflict, maybe some not so nice things being said from some people, maybe from you or from other people, but there is a sense of someone being really cold, and it's causing someone to like want to move away from that, or to feel like they have to detach from that. We have the Hierophant here and the Hermit right underneath. So this could be in a marriage or some kind of a commitment or something that's been long-standing, and maybe you guys might be feeling like you need to withdraw from that, or that there's something that really needs to be changed in regards to whatever is long-standing, because it was right underneath death. And that could be what's kind of crumbling down with this Tower. There could be someone who's still trying to hold on to it, because we have the Empress here. So there's either a hope in something being able to pick up and grow, or just being scared that you won't be able to make something grow. I'm really feeling like a lot of cold, detached resentment, though. Oh, there's the Queen of Wands again. So, oh, there's death again as well. So whatever change is happening, I think is kind of maybe knocking some people, I was going to say knocking you on your ass, but it's kind of like taking you out of the game. Like you feel like you need to pull away, you feel like you need to rest, or just stay away from certain situations with the 4 of Swords here. But we do have the Queen of Wands again, so this is about like doing what it is that you want, following your passions. And we have the 7 of Cups, so you might have a lot of options. There might be a lot of options for what you can step into, but I really feel like there's some hesitation. like maybe you're really holding on to what you currently have. And so stepping into something new could be maybe scary for some of you. Whatever new thing is coming in, you're a little bit hesitant to step into it. But I think that there's a lot of freedom with what's coming towards us. A lot of changes for sure with death coming up twice. A lot of changes and transformation. A lot of options for what you could be stepping into. Some of you may be forced to take something new, to leave a situation, to do something new. You could be forced to work with people that you don't really have the best image of, if that's the right way to put it. You might not see these people in the best light. They may have betrayed you or hurt you in some way. These might be people that you need to end something with this Ten of Swords. If they didn't hurt you in the past, this could be something where you're kind of hesitant because you know that you need to put an end to it so that you can kind of follow what it is that you want to, what you want to follow, what you want to step into. But there could also be someone who could be confusing you or vice versa. There's definitely some confusion here, and maybe that could be what's kind of making people pull away and feel like they need to take a break and just think about things before they really step into an opportunity, especially if you're not totally sure about this opportunity. Because this King of Wands, he doesn't look like he's totally sure about the opportunity that he took. So there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of overthinking, but definitely having to move on from something, heal from something, forgive and forget, or it looks like forgiving and not forgetting, really. But there is like being forced to step out of something, forced to move on from something, forced to heal from something so that you can get some kind of progress here. But I definitely feel a lot of anxiety and resentment here. So there could be a lot of conflict and arguments, but it looks like everyone's kind of just wanting to pull away and keep to themselves and figure out what their next moves are. And so the fortune cookie messages that we have for September, oddly enough, is it is proper to speak the truth and be prepared for the truth. So it's kind of crazy how that lined up. And so I think that whatever truth is coming out is what's causing this conflict here, causing this anxiety. And so there are some people who are holding on to whatever truth is coming out. Maybe relationships are ending, certain things are crumbling, and that could be that truth that's coming out, and there's definitely someone who's trying to hold on. So it is proper to speak the truth and be prepared for the truth. So it looks like there's a fortune from both sides there, and that's really interesting. So I guess be prepared for some possible not so nice communication. I think whatever truth is coming out, the person delivering it, they're not very nice with their delivery. It looks like they're just kind of like cutting right to the point, saying what they need to say because they feel that's their truth. They feel like they just need to get it out. And they kind of just expect you to accept it. They expect you to accept what's coming out and to just move on, to cut your losses and move on. But I do see new opportunities here. I just want to repeat that there's definitely new opportunities. We have the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands came up twice. So there is new opportunities. I just don't know how excited we are about stepping into them. I mean, some of you might be, but it looks like there's a lot to work through or sort through, and that maybe those issues could be really clouding up any kind of potential happiness that you might be feeling about this new opportunity. So I really hope that this made sense. I'm not gonna ramble on any further, but thank you to anyone who listens to this, and I hope that you guys have a good month. I'm sorry for being late with the September reading. I also need to catch up on my weeklies. But anyways, thanks again, guys. I hope you have a good month.